Hello there. We're going to look at another natural disaster today, but this one's a little bit different. Formation of wildfires. Wildfires can be caused by natural causes, but also by human causes. So let's get through the AO1 first. Let's identify. The areas that are susceptible to wildfires are California and Australia. The reason they are is because they're extremely hot climates. And the woodland and shrubbery dries out and it creates something called tinder. Now if you're building a fire, you always use dry sticks because dry sticks are extremely flammable. Imagine these full areas in California as just being a massive tinderbox. Everything is so dry, a single match could create a massive fire. So, here's California during a recent wildfire. Okay. They have signs here, very high temperature, and these things have happened. Something sparked off, a wildfire. And it can be extremely destructive, destroying property and lives. What causes them then? Well, the biggest single contributor is lightning. Lightning strikes in these areas and it can just spark off a fire because everything's so dry. Okay? Spontaneous heating. Warming up of material, which can end up just igniting because it became so hot. Okay? Volcanic eruptions, if they occur, can create a wildfire, but it's the hot and dry conditions, and if lightning strikes, it will cause a wildfire. So those are the natural reasons why these happen. Biggest contribution then is lightning. What can happen? What can humans do? Well, we can all imagine this. If the conditions are so dry, then the fires can happen. So, accidents, alright? Some people who are having a campfire, spills over, creates a wildfire. People can smoke, or be driving along a road through there, flick out a cigarette, and then that can actually cause a wildfire as well. Another thing as well is broken bottles. If you've ever had a magnifying glass and held it over anything during the sun, and you can magnify that down and you can start a fire, or you can at least burn a piece of paper with it. Now this can be destructive. If some rubbish has been left around, the sun can glare on the glass and cause a wildfire. Some people do start them deliberately. Okay, so that's another human factor. But also train wheels. Trains travel through here and sparks come off the trains and then that can start a wildfire. So these things can happen mostly through accident. But on here then it's littering and people not being careful with cigarette ash or broken bottles. So we've got a combination of factors there. And if I was going to answer a question, if I was going to be able to explain AO3, what causes wildfires, I would say lightning is the biggest contribution factor, then human, so cigarettes, campfires, litter. Okay, that would be my three factors that I would include and explain in any answer. So this is a really straightforward one to understand, not too much science. You've just got to remember California is so hot that the shrubbery and the trees are so dry that any spark could create a fire. And because everything is in the same condition, that fire can spread massively, causing destruction to wildlife, property, and most importantly, to people's lives.